Tonight is our TATC and Advanced Urgent Speakers Club joint meeting, and please turn on your video and turn off your microphone. It's my honor to be SAA tonight, and I will introduce our two clubs president. First of all, I want to introduce our Taiwan in Taiwan District 67, Taichung Advanced Club. Our dear President, Pauline Si, welcome.
Yay!
This is Pauline. Hi, nice to meet everyone.
Just okay. Just listen. No.
We have
I think
other president, Patricia.
okay. Another president, Advanced Urgent Speakers Club, Patricia. Patricia. Yeah. Patricia.
Hello, 大家好，你好，你好，你好. Ladies and gentlemen, President Pauline and myself are happy to serve as your Toastmaster of the evening. Pauline,
Yeah.
how do you feel right now?
Well, I feel so exciting and really a little bit nervous because we done everything the last minute, but anyway, it turned out great. Yeah, I'm really, really excited for what would happen next.
Yes, exactly. You know what? To give credit to so many of us who are behind the scene, we are going to invite everyone to turn on your video possible and do like this to welcome everyone to drive the energy like what we are doing. And we are also going to invite our SAA Helena and Will Chen to help us to take some photos.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay,
Pauline.
I need everyone to turn on your videos.
Yes.
Okay. So that
Yes. And
Sasi, can you turn on your
photos.
video?
Sassy?
Albert?
Yeah.
Darcy,
Albert.
Albert, they can be busy. Never
Okay.
mind, if they can't, then we will take the photo first.
Okay. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. Freestyle.
All
video.
right.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that should be okay, I guess.
Wow, it's really all about creating connections and building bridges, Pauline.
Yes.
Oh my God. Pauline, can you let us know a little bit about Taichung Advanced Toastmasters Club?
Well, Taichung Advanced Club chartered in 2008. Well, actually, we do have one of a charter member here. That is Joy Tai.
Wow.
Yeah, we are Advanced Club. Normally, the member has to be joined Toastmaster for over 6 months. And normally, our member, they were all dual members. So most of our members, they join up to 2 clubs in Taichung. And so well, because we are advanced clubs, so most of the members, they already serve in leadership and also done their speech. And then we can learn together in our advanced club. Then we feedback and we to our mother club. So that is why Taichung Advanced Toastmaster to serve Taichung clubs in central Taiwan. Yeah.
That is just amazing because Advanced #Ardent Speakers also had a very, very similar background. We were chartered and so many of our members are also having more than 1 club membership, and we are all here to serve. Ladies and gentlemen, to make this moment really, really special, I would like to invite all of you to unmute yourself. Pauline, we would like to learn 1 Chinese greetings in either Mandarin or Hokkien. Give us that and we will all use that to greet everyone. And then later on, I'm going to invite my Division P director, who is Louisa Chan, to introduce a Malay word to all of you so that we can cross-culturally learn at least one new word. How's that, Pauline?
Wow, that's a good
Nice.
idea. Okay, let me start. In China, okay, we use Mandarin, right? So we greeting in Mandarin, we say 你好,
Ni hao,
你好，
你好.
ni hao. Okay, good. Let us all invite ourselves and do it together at the count of 3, 2, 1. Okay?
你好，
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
你好.
你好，
Ni hao. Yay. And we say 我很好, right?
好
Yeah, 我很好.
Good. Louisa Chan, our Division P director, what is the Malay word you want to share with us?
Okay, I've also posted it in the chat group in the chat. It is upper kabar, so that's equivalent to ni hao. Upper kabar,
Kabar.
yes.
Upper kabar. 3, 2, 1.
Upper
Upper
kabar.
Upper kabar.
Awesome.
Kabar. Good. Upper kabar. Very good. Now,
apa kabar?
yes. To give all of us a bonus, I'm going to invite our founding member. I'm so excited. Founding member and club mentor all the way from United Kingdom to teach us one Cantonese. Over to you, Distinguished Toastmaster Bitsi Eng.
What a surprise. Cantonese?
Cantonese.
Anything
Anything.
special? Just to say hello.
Yes.
你好.
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 你好，
Yay. Wow. We learned so many new words today, right, Pauline?
Yes.
That's the beauty about Toastmasters. So, Pauline, I do have a question for you. When was Toastmasters chartered? Well, when was the first club founded by Dr. Rafsi Smedley?
Oh, is it 19 years ago?
Yeah, long time ago, almost 100 years.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
over 100. Okay.
Almost, yes. And Pauline, I'm just wondering, do you know if Toastmasters, we can not only have English, but we also have other languages?
Oh, yes, yeah. In Taiwan, we have the Taiwanese, we have Japanese, we also have French.
Wow,
Amazing.
how exciting. In Malaysia, we have Mandarin, we also have Malay, and of course, English. That is so amazing. And oh yeah, one thing, I need to remove my glasses now to show all of you who I really look like. And Pauline, share with us some of us who are not really new to Toastmasters, but still want to refresh our memories. We always heard of this word pie, P-I-E. They say we can find pie in the meeting. Let us know what is the pie.
5 pie in the meeting? Oh my
Yes.
God.
Yes, the
Wow,
first
it's
one.
really something. Can you give me one example? Oh my God.
Yes, of course. Later on, we have 4 fantastic world-class speakers to give us a prepared speech. That
Mhm.
is the first P. What is the
Oh.
I? The
I?
I is always impromptu speaking.
Oh, you mean the table topics?
Yes.
Okay.
And what
Understood.
is the E right now we want to share with our friends? That's why Joy is here.
Evaluation.
Evaluation. Okay.
Yes, we all learned something. So in Malaysia, we love food. That's why we have a special acronym for the Toastmasters meeting, which is PIE. And perhaps Taiwan has a different style to bring up the meeting of Toastmasters. Great. With this, we shall now move to the word of the day. Pauline, who
Yes.
is going to introduce us the word of the day?
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Yeah.
you have to excuse me because our agenda is, there's a lot of information and a lot of detail.
Exactly. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, me and Pauline, we work closely together because our name all starts with a P.
Yeah.
And we are all very passionate. So the person who is going to introduce the word of the day is an enthusiastic marathoner. He likes to run a lot. And he aspires to do his complete full marathon in below 5 hours. I'm not sure how you're going to do that.
Wow.
But yeah, Pauline, just now you saw a guy with a boy, right? Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
The guy
Yeah.
with the boy? Yeah.
Yeah, with a baby, yeah.
Yes, with the baby. So his name is Ang Bing Kwan. He's going to be our grandma of the night. And BK, please inspire us with the word of the night.
So, okay, the inspirational word of the day is synergy. Synergy means the combined power of a group of things or a group of people. When they come together, will generate a greater power than each person or each thing works separately. So synergy means 1 + 1 = 3. So an example for synergy of the word is teamwork as best results in a synergy that can be very productive. Over to you.
Wow.
Wow.
Pauline, do you like the word?
Yeah, I like the word. Actually, I never heard this word before then until now, synergy. Yeah. Thank you, BK.
Thank you, BK. Thank you. I love the synergy now between Pauline and myself. I can feel Pauline's energy over the Zoom.
Wow.
Yeah. So Pauline, the
Amazing.
next stage is going to be prepared speech, and I'm going to introduce a speaker. Then later on, Pauline is going to take over to introduce the table topics session, table topics master. And then later on, we will be inviting our general evaluator. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. Pauline, are you excited again?
Yeah, I really look forward to those 4 speakers because I know they're going to amazing and excellent. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and relax and yeah, until what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Pauline, you know what? I just found out they are going to have some special evaluation.
Oh,
Do you know about this?
Yeah, I know, but actually I would like to give them a surprise. So I'm not going to announce it right now. Can we do that? Can we?
Yes, of course.
We teach them.
You guys, we are not going to let you know what happened. All you need to do is to sit back, relax, but participate and give your full support to our 4 amazing speakers. And everybody, if you're ready for that, give us a big smile and a thumbs up. Yay! Fantastic. With this, it's our honor to move to the first session, prepared speech session. The first speaker is my immediate past president of Advanced #others because he is smiling right now. He's ready. I'm supposed to give you a very long introduction, but I will shorten it because I know you can't wait to inspire us and perhaps to create some new synergy to all of us. Sasi Kumar, he is doing presentation mastery level 1 evaluation and feedback with the speech title 37 Years of Learning. Sasi, are you ready? Wow. And of course, we need to ask our handsome timer, Mr. Rolex, Will Chan. Are you ready? Yes, I see your big smile and you're okay with this. Sasi Kumar, 37 years of learning, 37 years of learning. Sasi Kumar.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is learning? Are we learning every day? There's a famous person said to me, anyone can be educated, but not everyone can be learned. And that's a very deep meaning. Yes, academic, anyone who can afford it, they can go to school, college, university, they can get a degree or any courses they want. They can be educated. It's more on affordability. But what is learning? Learning is by choice. So there are many lessons around us every day, every single time, every minute. It's what we chose to learn from it or not. And likewise, 37 years of learning. So no prize for guessing what's my age. So I am 37 years old. That's why I came up with the title 37 Years of Learning. So when I was thinking, what is that one lesson that I really wanted to share with you all, right? I mean, there's a lot of lessons we all learn every day, but there's one lesson if I want to share with all of you all, what that would be. And that's a short story of my university day life and a bit of climax of post-university days life that I wanted to share with you all. And when I joined my university, and that was in 2003, exactly 10 years, 20 years back. Yeah, I joined university 20 years back. So like any other freshies, I went, I met new friends, I met some seniors. And then this one particular guy, his name is Puan. So I met him, we became friends because of extracurricular activities, and we became very close. And that's because the synergy that we both shared. And because we were trying to lead a club, and he tried to mentor me with the club. And all my leadership journey started from there. He used to train me how to become a leader, time management, how not to be emotional, how to be inclusive, and all of these things. And even all our friends used to jokingly tell we both bromance. So for those who don't know, if for a couples, we always say romance, right? So for two guys who are like brothers, we call it bromance. So we all jokingly, hey, your bromance brother is here. So that's how close we are. And 5 years in this particular state in Malaysia called Malacca, we were very happy. We were having fun. We used to go holidays together. We used to go out for dinner. Almost every day we meet up. And we also shared a lot of interesting things to inspire each other. He taught me a lot of things. I taught him a lot of things. And this was how it was going on. But sometimes it's not all about happy news or good things in life, right? So there came somewhere our final years, his final year, my second final year, he went into some unnecessary activities like betting, and then he went into some financial crisis. So as a friend, I did advise him that he's doing something wrong and all. And yes, soon after he stopped it, but because of that one financial crisis he had to, there's a lot of domino effects. So that was, I would say, his downfall. So he started owing to a lot of people, and then he started to trying to, let's say he received some money and he's supposed to pass to someone, he used it up, he gives up the reason. He started getting a very bad reputation among friends. As a friend, I was very sad. We tried to help him, but also as a student at that point of time, how much we could help a student to another student, right, as a peer. So it was all very limited for things that we could do. And then we all graduated, and then he started working, but still, there's a lot of debts that he had to cover a lot of things. So the conversation between us was not really great. And when I called him that one time to advise him and told him to do certain things to do, he was adamant. One thing about him is, we all believe leadership comes with an attitude. So he's also another club leader as well. So he thought what he's doing is right. So he was a bit adamant. He was not okay to listen to what I said. So from there, we started having a slight misunderstanding. Having said all that, does that mean I did not appreciate what they have done for me or the good memories? Yes, I do appreciate all the good memories. I appreciate whatever they've done for me. But I was a bit offended or a bit hurt that he's not willing to listen, like the fact that I'm trying to help him, or we are trying to help a few friends. Then it got worse when we were not even in talking terms. So we were not in talking terms. Things passed by and all. So there's one particular wedding we attended, one of our college mates. He was there. So we was in the same place, but we did not even talk to each other. I was a bit sad, but at the same time, I was also a bit frustrated and angry that we couldn't talk to each other, despite having a great memory together, sharing a lot of things together. But you know what was the most unexpected twist? 2 months after that, I received a phone call that he met with an accident and he passed away on the spot. And I couldn't take it. I was, of course, I was sad. Whatever that I was not happy with him, that was a small thing. But when the person is no more, that's a different scenario, right? So whatever that he have taught me, a lot of things, I was very sad. And trust me, that whole day I received at least 200 phone calls because thinking that everyone, they just know that we are the closest friends. So everyone started asking me what happened, when is the funeral and all. So of course I was assisting, I was right. I went to his house, assisting his parents with the funeral ceremony and all. Of course, I won't say I was happy, but I think I was indebted to him in a way. I have to pay my gratitude to him in certain level. So I did everything. I was there with the parents. However, there's one thing haunts me till today. Was the matter that I took seriously, that I am not supposed to speak to him? Is that serious? Should I just let it go, and should I have when spoke to him in the wedding that I met him? Because I never got a chance to say sorry or thanks when he was there. But 2 months down the road, he was not there. And it was a sorry or thanks that I never got a chance to say. And since then, I took a lesson to myself. Sorry and thanks, these two words have no value if you don't say it at the right time, at the right place. You have to say it. Until today, it haunts me. It's a very hard lesson that I learned. And since then, I believe there's not a single person I don't want to talk to. No matter how bad or whatever things they have done to me, I would just forget it. That's their reflection, but that should not be my reflection. If today I go and sleep, if I don't wake up tomorrow, I will go off without any regrets. Because I know I'm good to everyone. I'm being nice to everyone. I have nothing. I'm not holding back anything. So regretting not saying something that I wanted to say. And that is the most hardest, toughest, and the best lesson I've learned that I wanted to share with you all. And like what I said, this is one lesson that I learned. And every day we are learning different lessons. That's why I said 37 of learning never stops. There's a lot of learnings. And if you think that I'm here to, you need my lesson to teach you all something, you are wrong. I think all of you have your own stories that you can learn from, own lessons to learn from. That is my 37 years of learning. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Sasi, for the very, very inspiring speech to share with us the importance of human connection. That's why our theme of the night, creating connections, building bridges together. And I want to thank once again Advanced Ardens and also Taichung Advanced Club together that we are creating a history in our club. Ladies and gentlemen, we can now see speaker number 2, Jason, is all ready for us. In fact, he was the champion for his area contest. Jason Ho is actually an assistant professor at Hong Kong University, where he teaches digital media design, marketing, and entrepreneurship. He joined Toastmasters Club for 10 years and has received Distinguished Toastmaster. He is also the former Taichung Toastmasters Club president and also Division B director. There is so much that I am just so excited to learn from Jason. To evaluate Jason, just like Sasi, we have 3 champion evaluators, namely Patsy, Tension, and of course, BT, all the way from United Kingdom. With this, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to welcome Jason Ho? If you are, give your round of applause and welcome Jason Ho. Dance in the rain. Dance in the rain, Jason Ho.
Have you ever danced in the rain? As a professional dancer, dancing in the rain is my biggest nightmare because your hair gets wet, your dress gets messed up, and the whole performance is probably canceled. And when something gets canceled, trust me, it doesn't feel good. fellow Toastmasters from Malaysia and Taiwan. Few years ago, my ex-girlfriend, hashtag now my beautiful wife Helen, we were planning our wedding photo shoot. After comparing the price and plan, we decided to get our photo shoot in Kendin, the Hawaii of Taiwan. Sunshine, beach, and the bikini. Hey, the bikinis is for my eyes. I mean, for my wife. The sunshine and the beach is for myself, okay? The day of the photo shoot, 5 a.m. Helen woke up, the hair and makeup artists both arrived and began to do their magic makeover. 8 a.m. I finally woke up. Slowly brushed my teeth, dipped my hair, and went out to get some sea breeze. Boom! Is that a thunderstorm for our wedding photo shoot? The wind and rain were blowing. My heart and mind were shaking. Should we wait for the storm to pass? Or should we cancel? Trust me, when something gets canceled, it doesn't feel good. We decided to wait. 11 a.m. It seems like the rain is getting weaker. Hurry, let's go out. We rushed into the car, drove all the way to our first destination, a house with a roof like a mushroom. All right, let's at least take some photos underneath the roof. However, you can tell the wind and rain is getting stronger again. Our hair got wet. Our dress got messed up. We had no choice but to pull back to the hotel. Have you ever encountered a storm in life? For the next hours, we all waited for a miracle, but the storm just doesn't seem to stop. Please, it's our wedding photo shoot, please. 4 p.m. I told my wife, honey, I'm sorry. I gave up. Let's go home. You know what she said? She said, baby, we came all the way down. The worst that can happen is we don't end up with a good shot, but we end up with an unforgettable memory. Don't wait for the storm to pass. Let's go dance in the rain. Yeah, that's right. Forget about the weather. Dance in the rain. Dance no matter what happens in life. Yeah. We rushed into the car, drove all the way to the east side of Canteen, took out the umbrella, and began to dance in the rain. Our hair got wet, our dress got messed up, but that's okay. Let's go dance in the rain. 5 p.m. Guess what? The rain stopped. You can even see the glimpse of sunlight. Yeah! Everyone was so excited. We decided to take as many photos as we can. There was one photo that we took on the beach facing the Pacific Ocean. Thanks to the rain that creates puddles on the sand, you can see beautiful reflection of me and Helen from the water. I lift her up in that photo, looking closely at her beautiful eyes, telling her, no matter what happens in life, let's dance both rain and shine. Ladies and gentlemen, life is never a clear sky. And there are storms in life full of challenges that can either destroy you or bring you down. However, don't wait for the storm to pass. Learn to dance in the rain. This unexpected weather turns out to be our most memorable photo shoot, which also end up with the most amazing photos in our wedding album. What's more, the photographer promised us another photo shoot. And at the end of the day, the hotel manager even upgraded us to a better suite because he saw what we have gone through. If we had not chose to dance in the rain, nothing would have happened. For us, it was truly a magic makeover. Fellow Toastmasters, have you ever danced in the rain? Dancing in the rain is just as fun as dancing in the sun. Let's dance both rain and shine. Let's dance no matter what happens in life. Toastmaster.
Wow, have you ever danced in the rain? Well, I have, but this time around, I am going to wear my sunglasses and continue dancing in the rain because that is where we get your energy. Thank you so much, Jason, for the very, very magical speech. We are so honored to hear your speech. And now I'm going to introduce a speaker who's going to give his icebreaker. He is always amazing to me. Why? Because even though he just joined Toastmasters for 6 years, he has done all the 7 club officer role. And besides, he was also voted the District 51 Area Director and Division Director of the Year. He is definitely my superhero. And since he is going to have only 4 to 6 minutes, is my advice to our speaker to make sure you pin our very innovative timer who happened to be an IT manager. Remember to pin Will Chan, and he is here to serve as your timer. And with this, my honor to introduce our speaker number 3, distinguished Toastmaster, Albert Kaur. And the question I want to ask Albert is, are you ready?
Yes, I am, but I will not be able to pin the timer because we are in the spotlight mode. So I believe the timer will be added onto the spotlight at the 5th minute.
That's a good advice and feedback. With this, ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready to welcome our speaker number 3, give me your virtual applause. With this, ladies and gentlemen, Albert Kaur, miserable bones, distinguished Toastmaster Albert Kaur.
Fellow friends, Toastmasters, this is my icebreaker speech number 9. And in my 9th icebreaker speech, I thought I want to just go back to the basics, introducing myself to all of you outside Toastmasters. So I'm not going to mention a word of Toastmasters in my 6-minute speech. Fellow friends, ladies and gentlemen, I am Albert. I was born in a town called Kuantan in the east coast of Peninsular Malaysia. Now, sometimes when people ask me where I'm from, I'm very ashamed to say I'm from Kuantan because I don't like 2 things that people from Kuantan that normally like. Number 1, durian. People from Pahang normally like this foul-smelling fruit, but not me. I hated durian. I would pull myself away from durian at all costs. Second, the beach in my town, Teluk Cempedak, very famous among Malaysians who are not even from Pahang. I stayed 5 minutes by drive from Teluk Cempedak. I've only been there for less than 5 times when I live in Kuantan. Because, you know, I'm not sure what is lurking beneath those sands. Maybe jellyfish or crab or some weird creatures. So I never wanted to go near sand. That's why I hated the beach. So ladies and gentlemen, I know I've set up to be the least Kuantan people ever, but yes, I did spend the first 18 years of my life in Kuantan. Now, when I was young, when I was very, very young, when I was in primary school, I was a dream child of every Asian tiger mom. I did nothing but study, study, and study. On Sundays, I would study until 4 p.m. in the afternoon before joining my cousins and my friends in the local playground. So, because of my constant studying, I'm always in the top 4 in my class. So everything was very happy and okay. I gave what I wanted, I got what I wanted, and my mom got what she wanted. But in secondary school, my mom got a little upset with me. Why? Because in secondary school, my mom believed in moderation. Does your moms believe in moderation? It's okay. Don't do so much. Just if you like something, just do moderately. Don't overdo something except studying. You can overdo studying, but not anything else. But I went against her wishes. I joined 10 different clubs and societies in my school. And not only that, within the same year, I was president in 2 of the societies, vice president in 3, secretary in 1, and committee member in the other 4. Total 10 different clubs. Well, why do I do that? Exactly. My mom asked the same question. And that's why my mom came up with this word for me. Now, I'm not a Chinese speaker, so this speech is almost called Busy Banana. But I call this speech title Miserable Bones, 尖骨头. I know sometimes it's not a good word, but that's what my mom called me. You can just study and do well in life. Why do all these extra things? Until today, she couldn't understand why I joined all those societies. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to share with you, because of my passion in joining different societies, getting different experience, I got my scholarship to pursue my studies in the United Kingdom for 4 years, from 2007 to 2011. And ladies and gentlemen, those were the most beautiful years of my life. Now, move on to work. I was trained as an engineer, but I didn't quite like engineering. So maybe you ask why I take engineering in the first place. Well, because I wanted to secure a scholarship to study overseas and to bring my family out from a lower social standing. So I got my scholarship, I studied my engineering, and then when I came out, I worked in a site. I was a site engineer in a shipyard. And I remembered that when I was in the shipyard, I wanted to look for an adventure. I want to look for a way to move up in my career. My chance came when we were all packing one night. We were all about to go. And then one of the yard personnel came to our office and said, "Oh, sorry, boss, we need an inspection tonight at 3 a.m. in the morning." Or rather, the next morning, 3 a.m. in the morning. Who can stay back? We all look at each other. And suddenly I said, "Me, I can stay back." Remember? I didn't have to do this. It's just I just like to put myself through hardship, right? But ladies and gentlemen, that got me the promotion I wanted, because I stayed back and I did a few more things after that. I got the promotion later that year. And lastly, I want to share that my personality doesn't just limit to study and work. I put a lot of effort into my passion as well. And for our international friends in Taiwan, you will be very happy to know that 2 of my favorite singers are Taiwanese. Let me show you. Oh, I love her songs. Taichung. It took me 3 years to find this in a local shop. Second singer, Deng Lijun. Oh, I always tell everybody, Deng Lijun's songs are to be enjoyed, but Taichung's song really brings up the feeling in the song. So I am a crate digger. That's my hobby. I like to go around searching for this like this. I know nobody does it anymore. So sometimes, once again, my wife, now I'm married, my wife asks me, Albert, why do you go through all this trouble? You know, there's thing called Spotify, right? You know, there's thing called YouTube, right? Why do you need to go and find all these things? I'm pretty sure their songs are on YouTube as well. Say, Cassie, not the same. Not the same thing. This, owning a piece of this is like owning a piece of history. And that's my passion, ladies and gentlemen. I have a collection of vinyl records, postcards, old postcards, and lots of other strange items in my house. So to conclude my speech today, I think you know me a bit more now. I want to just conclude by throwing all of you a question. What is your passion? And what are you willing to do to go for your passion? Are you willing to even be labeled as this to go for your passion? I have no regrets. And with that, I would like to conclude my speech. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
I am also a 贱骨头。你问我爱你有多深，就跟汤微波，就跟汤微波。Okay 啦 ，nothing to sell already. Now we are going to move to our first speaker. She is very special. She is our past district governor, and she has been a Toastmaster for 20 years. She has got many distinguished Toastmaster awards, and she actually won the District 67 English Humorous Speech Championship in 2012. And now she keeps joining, wow, to 12 Toastmasters Club. How amazing, including English, Chinese, Taiwanese, and Japanese. She was also the district director for District 67 in the year 2016 and 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished Toastmaster Teresa Chang. 我跟你一样也是戴着墨镜来 inspire everybody with synergy. With this, ladies and gentlemen, put our hands to welcome Teresa Chang, Mantou, Teresa Chang.
Hi, this is mantou. I like to eat mantou very much. My parents were from the northern part of mainland China, where mantou is their main food. Since I was a child, the family ate more mantou than rice. My mother was good at making mantou, genuine homemade, from mixing the flour, raising the dough until it's steamed. It's still very hot, but I can't wait to grab one, and so hot and bite. Wow, yummy! A few years later, machine-made mantou were in the market. I found they were even whiter, softer, and puffier than the one my mom made. So one day in the market, I asked my mom, Mommy, I want to eat that machine-made mantou. Actually, at that time, my dad was a soldier. Our family was not wealthy, but the military gave us flour to make mantou every month. So my mom made mantou by her own. And of course, it's cheaper than buying outside. Looking at the ignorant child, my mom was embarrassed and said, oh, just eat the mantou at home. No, I want to eat mantou at home. I wanted the market machine-made mantou. My mom was so reluctant, but she still got one for me. Here you are. Thank you, Mommy. I was so childish and ignorant at that time. We lived in a military village. Every day I walked to school when I was a kid. And at the entrance of the village, there was always an old man, tall and thin and little bit slouch, riding a bicycle selling mantou. His weather-beaten face and hoarse voice always scared me off. But every time when I passed by him, he yelled to me, "Metal, metal." Hey, I want to eat my metal. I want to eat your mantou. I ran away. It's so embarrassing, especially when there were schoolmates around. His accent was so strange, and he was ugly. One day, I couldn't bear it anymore, so I complained to Mom. "Mommy, that old man, he is so ugly, and every time I pass, he yelled to me in a strange accent." My mom looked very serious suddenly and took my hand. "Daughter, let me share you something." Oh. In 1949, there was a civil war in China. The military was beaten by the communists, and they are retreating to Taiwan. Your father was a soldier. He had to follow the military order. It's like a huge mountain. Nobody could move it. I was pregnant with your bigger sister. I couldn't follow the army, but I didn't give up. I followed the crowd and walked to the sea coast. And there was a big ship nearby. And somebody said, "Hey, your husband is on that ship." Really? So I boosted up my courage and walked into the water. The water came to my chest, my breast, and my chin. And I couldn't move, touch the top of the ship. It's so high. I tried and tried before I gave up. A big hand from above took me up. You know what? The big hand, the man, is that the old man selling mantou. Oh, really? I didn't know. He saved my life. He saved the whole family's life. Oh, sorry, but why he called me every time? It's such a strange accent. Silly girl, it means he likes you. Oh, okay. So in the future, when I passed by the old man selling mantou, he still yelled to me, "Hey, Teresa Zhang, do you want to eat my mantou?" I didn't scare off. I smiled at him and ate one of his mantous. A few years later, when I grew up, I really realized the incident of the old man tells us that we cannot just look at people or things' appearance, just like the handmade mantou by my mom. Maybe it's not white, it's hard, but it contains my mom's diligence and love. The old man selling mantou, he is ugly, his voice is hoarse, but he has a loving, tender, kind heart to help people. We cannot judge a book by its cover. We cannot judge people or things by its appearance. There are a lot of inner beauty of people and things. If we want to see more beauty of inner people, people's inner part, we must look for it. And then later, we will find and appreciate and enjoy all the beauty of people and the things. Back to Toastmasters.
Wow. Would you like my mantou? Thank you so much, Teresa, for the very, very impactful speech. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to vote Who is your best prepared speech speaker? We shall now acknowledge our VP PR Helena, who has prepared the poll for all of us to pick. Who is your best speaker of the night? Go ahead and cast your vote right now. Thank you so much for being a part of our amazing audience. Moving on, my sister, President Pauline, are you ready?
Yes, yes. Wow. I really enjoyed those 4 speakers. Oh, they're so wonderful. Wow. Okay. Let's move on to the next session, which also my favorite part in the meeting, but not in the speech contest because, you know, the tabletop speech contest is so intense and so nervous. But actually, we're now in the meeting now, so I can really enjoy our tabletop session. Okay, it's my honor to introduce our tabletop master, who is, just give me 1 second. Okay, who is Louisa Chen? Where's Louisa? Oh, okay. Can you raise your hand? Right, Louisa is a charter member of the Lectern KL in 2017. Important speaking was her motivation for joining Toastmasters. Wow, I think we have connection here. She cuts her teeth on English language thanks to romance novels, dictionary, and thesaurus were go-tos while sitting on the crown. Birth giver to 2 daughters. I have 2 daughters as well. Oh my God. And 1 son. Me too. I have 1 son as well. What a coincidence. Okay. Professionally handling business development in healthcare with Mitsu and Co. She is the current Division P Director at District 51. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to welcome our table topic master this evening, Louisa Chen.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Taichung. Hello, advanced ardent speakers. This is that time of the evening where we want to train our thoughts and coordinate with our thoughts with our mouth. And so this evening, we're going to be playing switch. Switch is the mode of the table topics. So an example is, I prefer running than walking. So you would give your reasons for why you prefer running. And when I say switch, you're supposed to say, I prefer walking because, and you will go on. And when I say switch again, you switch back to, I prefer running because. So this is going to be mental training. It's going to be fun, but relax, okay? To start things off, I'd like to call on Minpo.
Yes,
Minpo,
Louisa.
are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And for you, I'm going to give you this very simple topic. Consistency beats intensity. Consistency beats intensity. Minpo?
I'm a person that people keep on calling me saying that I'm a very consistent person. If I like something, then I will consistently go back to the same place or the same thing again and again. Despite, I will say that I have no synergy with that place or the thing, but that's only the part that I like. In fact, the intensity of what I love is so short that
Switch.
at the end of the day, people will say that, hey, you are not that intense. You, in fact, is more consistent than what you thought. So I can't say I'm a very consistent person, or no, I'm an intense person when it comes to the things that I like. But I do know what I like or what I dislike. So that is where I will say consistency is more important than intensity, because consistency keeps you moving forward, and at the end of the day, you are become one of it and have a great synergy with the things that I like and also the things that I do. That's where I will still emphasize that consistency is more important than intensity. Over to you.
Wow. Great one, great one. Thank you, Mingpo. And now I'd like to call on Song Mei. Song Mei, are you ready? Are you muted?
Yes, now I'm ready.
Okay, very good. Song Mei, your
Yes.
topic is
Oh, the same question.
no, it will be a
Consistency,
different question.
intensity.
No. I'm going to give you your question now. Your
Okay,
topic
okay.
now.
Okay.
And your topic, Song Mei, is going into the past and meeting my ancestors is better than going into the future, meeting my great-great-grandchildren. Going into the past and meeting my ancestors is better than going into the future to meet my great-great-grandchildren. Song Mei.
I prefer going to into the future to meet my grandchildren, because the younger generation are always full of energy, creativity.
Switch.
And I like to meet my ancestors because they always have tradition, and I am a person who likes traditional things such as Chinese opera.
Switch.
I'd like to have fun with my grandchildren because they are full of energy and they have a lot of interesting things that I don't know. For example, they are good at computer and they like to have fun with reading cartoon, comic, which I don't know that much. I like to learn from ancestors because they have a lot of wisdom that I don't know. For example, they know how to keep warm, keep fire, which I don't know. I know only how to use gas, stove, things like that. So I like to learn from my ancestor. My grandfather, they are from China, from Zhejiang province, and they were living at a seashore, and they know how to cook and to get fish. They are cooking fish. It was, I'm sure, so delicious. My grandmother, my mother did cook some nice seafood for me, which I like very much, but I don't know how to do that. So my grand ancestor, they are fishermen, and I like to learn how to fish and how to cook fish. They were very good at those kind of things, and I'm sure they have their wisdom. They have a lot of wisdom, to do things, to preserve things. But nowadays we use chemical things to preserve our food. And the traditional way of preserve things are healthier, I'm sure. So I'd like to learn their wisdom of doing things in traditional way. Let me give control back to table topic master.
Thank you very much, Songmi. Thank you.
Thank you
did
for your
that
question.
so well. Yes, thank you. And now to move on quickly, I'd like to call on Wendy Ong, Advanced Ardent Speakers. Wendy.
Yes. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, your topic is I'm more intelligent than sexy. I'm more intelligent than sexy. Wendy Ong.
Right. Beauty versus brain. For me, looking at my thick glasses, I think I'm more intelligent than being sexy. All right. Because having brains is something that we can actually work on. And there's a lot of intellectual that we can actually produce in terms of work, in terms of ideas, in terms of creativity. So having a great body is also very important. How would you like to have a body, an IC, which is a 50 years old IC, but having a 30-year-old body? Wouldn't it be sexy? Oh, yes. And we could wear the bikinis that Jason was talking about earlier on, even on the beach. So having a beautiful body would have eyes looking at you. So between beauty and brains, which would you like? Which would you prefer? I think having brains is better, because having more brains, being more brainy, we are able to have better thinking. We can produce more innovative ideas, because beauty itself may only last a certain amount of time. That's physical beauty that I'm talking about. But having brains is something that we can preserve and prolong to a very long time, until the day we die. That is how I would look. So being intellectual, having brains would be something that we can actually prolong, and we can actually live on till the day we die. So compared to being beauty, that is how I look at it. Over to you.
Okay. Wendy, you are both intelligent and sexy. Good one. Yes. And now I'd like to call on our president, Pauline. Pauline,
Hi.
are you ready?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And now for you, I'm going to give you this topic. I prefer to be fluent in all languages than a master of every musical instrument. I prefer to be fluent in all languages than a master of every musical instrument. Pauline Su.
Well, I'm kind of an introvert person, so I prefer master in different kind of music instrument, especially piano, because I can play the romantic music and to attract the man that I want or the man that I loved.
Switch.
You know, but sometimes some men are dumb, right? They might not don't really understand the music. So maybe, yeah, that if I can speak a different kind of languages, I can meet different people and to communicate with them. So yeah, language is so important because it's a very important tool to commute the person located every place.
Switch.
Yes, but in a way, sometimes you need a creative vibe, right? To have a different to fit in the certain situation. So I think playing music instrument like guitar or violin, you know, it would be very attractive. So that's, I think I prefer to you can play a mastering and different kind of music instrument, and also it can healing the person's heart. So I think in the world we have so many places. Yeah, in a way we can communicate languages of music. Yeah, languages that everyone can get my message would be most important. Thank you. Back to Table Topic Session Master.
Thank you very much, President Pauline. Thank you. And after calling Pauline, Patricia, are you ready? Patricia.
Wow. I thought I'm exempted. I guess I have to take on the challenge.
Yes, you have to. You have
Bring it on.
Okay. And for you is, if I had to choose one, it would be bad breath over body odor. If I had to choose one, it would be bad breath over body odor. Patricia.
Bad breath and body odor. No, I like none of the above. If you ask me to choose, I'm not going to choose any one of them. Sorry, Table Topics Master Queen. Switch. Looks like now I need to have two of them together. How's that? Can you imagine Patricia Yap with bad breath and body odor? What happened to me? How can this happen to me? Well, you know what this will happen? I think it must have been because I lost my boyfriend. That's why I was so sad and I forgot to take care of myself.
Switch.
But you know what? I learned whether I am going to have a boyfriend or a husband, or whether my boyfriend is going to stay with me or run away with another woman, I am going to take care of myself. No bad breath, no bad body odor. Women out there, if you like my speech, send me a heart. And to all the men out there, be ready to love your wife, your girlfriend, your future girlfriend, even if they have bad breath or body odor. Men out there, are you okay? You know what? Love is above all. As our speaker say, don't judge a book by its cover. Never judge a lady whether she got bad breath, body odor, whatever odor she has. You know what? As long as she has a big heart, then she is the girl for you. Will Chan, are you ready for your whatever it is? I'm so happy to see your flag out there. I guess now I can stop. Over to you, Table Topics Queen.
Thank you very much, Patricia, President of Advanced Ardent Speakers. I'd like to now call on Jason. Jason, I have just the topic for you. Being a YouTube influencer is better than being a famous TikToker. Being a YouTube influencer is better than being a famous TikToker. Over to you, Jason.
As a professional dancer, I actually have 20,000 followers on my YouTube channel. I developed my YouTube channel probably 7 years ago. And when I see that I became a YouTube partner, I think it was a good accomplishment for me. And as a professor teaching digital media in school, I believe helping people to have a YouTube channel is very important. However, nowadays I witness a lot of kids, they are using TikTok. And to believe it or not, TikTok is actually kicking YouTube's butt these days. Why? Because it has a feature called like a shorts video. Short video is dominating the world these days. You don't need to watch a video for 30 seconds or a minute. No, you can get your message out in 15 seconds or 30 seconds. So it's somewhat revolutionized. However, there is still a benefit of being a YouTuber because you can still, nowadays you can generate revenues from YouTube. But for TikTok, they are still building their platform. So you can only get followers, but you cannot generate enough revenues yet. So to encourage all the students or my students and anyone who wants to become an influencer on internet, I would recommend you to build your YouTube channels right away. And then as you are slowly creating your videos, now you can create shorts on both YouTube and TikTok. You have to do both because YouTube, TikTok, they are the two most common platforms these days, also including Instagram. Now, no matter what area you are, the concept of we media is very important, and I will strongly encourage not just individual, even Toastmasters Club. Now you can start your YouTube channel, TikTok channel, and even IG. Therefore, this is a new world. Now let's learn together. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you. Wow. Such learning in that 2.5 minutes. Good one. And from Jason Ho, let's hear from Patsy Wu. Hey, Patsy. Patsy.
Hi.
Hi.
Louisa, yes. Can you hear me?
I hear you well. Patsy,
Okay.
your topic, the less you reveal, the more you appeal. The less you reveal, the more you appeal. Patsy Wu.
Let's review. What does that mean? I don't really quite understand. And as a matter of fact, I lack of some vocabularies. But let me say the more I appeal first, and don't try to praise my brain because I start laughing all the way. I'm still going to laugh about that. Okay, let's talk about how do you keep yourself in a good sense or whatever. And well, as a person, you have to be attractive. But attractiveness actually is come with the within, how much you really love yourself. And the person who respect yourself most likely will build the confidence. For example, and mom and dad used to say, you're not good enough. You have to do this.
Switch.
No. This review. I don't really understand the vocabulary that fits my brain. Let's talk about how can you appeal first, okay? And the mom and the dad says, okay, if they are always putting you down as a childhood, most likely it's kind of hard to have a confidence. So it's important to have a good appeal all the time. You got to trust yourself and build that confidence back, no matter how old and how young you are, and then never too late to learn. Back to you, Louisa. Thank you.
Good attempt. Thank you, Patsy. Thank you so much. Now, I'd like to call on, just a moment, let me just take a look. Is tension, okay, Teresa Chang has gone. Joy. Hi, Joy.
Hi.
Yes, I'd like to give you this topic. I definitely prefer a rewind button over a pause button on my life. I definitely prefer a rewind button over a pause button on my life. Joy.
Sorry, I was wearing my earphone. Can you say it again? Rewind my rewind
Okay,
button.
I will type it into the box, into the chat box now. I definitely prefer a rewind button over a pause button on my life.
Okay. I see. Okay, of course, I would like to have a rewind button of my life, because whenever I have done wrong with my English or my French, I can rewind and then I can do it again. So it can be get corrected very quickly. So that's why I love to have the rewind button. And also, whatever you want to, okay. Over a pause button is very good in your life, because in our hectic life, everything goes so fast. You are learning, you are studying, you are working, and you have your children, and you have your mother, your parents. You have to take care of everything, and you need a pause. So you're going to give me a switch?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, fun part is here. Okay. Rewind button again. Actually, I love both. They are so great in life. I just wish I can have both. A rewind button. What do I say? My favorite. Everything, every mistake you have made, the suck relationship, and even you invested on the wrong stocks, whatever you have done wrong, rewind it, and then do it again, and you will get it right. I think it's the most precious things in the whole world. If I can wish for one button, that will be rewind it. Then I think you will be very famous, very rich, you got everything in your life. And also, if your parents had already passed away, you can rewind it. You can be with them.
Switch.
Oh, pause again. Yes, I love to use it, especially now, because it's such a sweet meeting. And we are so excited to be here together, to have so much fun. I would like to have a pause here so that this memory we can last forever. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Joy. And for our last topic, I have the pleasure of calling on our Zoom master, Herlina. Herlina?
Yeah, me.
I'd like to give you an interest. I hope that you find this interesting. It's more superior being able to breathe underwater than flying through the air. It's more superior being able to breathe underwater than flying through the air. Herlina.
Thank you, Lisa Chan. I find it superior to have something flying underwater than flying through the air, right?
To breathe underwater?
Oh,
then fly through the air.
First, I find it superior to breathe underwater than flying through the air. Have you ever even watched the last, what we call that, Avatar? Yes, I still remember I watched Avatar last few weeks, and it is about people that is actually living by the sea and how they learn. These people are actually coming from the jungle, so then they learn how. Okay, now this story of Avatar, right? They are actually living in the jungle and they fly through the air. They have something that they call, they have these special animals that they can ride it. So in that, the movie shows how superior it is, and you can actually see it, because you find it is very, you can see everything from outside, from up above, and then how everything down there is just so small. Hence, you are actually looking at a very wide view of the world. And this is as compared to breathing under the air, under the water, because you are just seeing everything just under the water. You can't really see anything beneath you. It's just say something that is just above, something that is in front of you. So I find it very interesting because the view is different from looking at above, from the way up above, looking down, then breathing in the breathing under the water, because just looking at something at, just ahead of you, because you can't really see something down there because of the color of the water, right? So yeah, I find it superior to be flying on the air rather than breathing under the water. Over to you, Louisa.
Thank you very much, Helena. I hope you would be able to unpause yourself. The connection will be better.
Yeah, my screen is frozen just now. I know.
Everybody, I hope you all enjoyed yourself. I hope you found that mental training invigorating. And with that, I pass the control back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Louisa. Wow, what a wonderful question. I want to answer all of them. But yeah, I only get one, but it's really nice. Can I steal your idea to our meeting? It's really interesting. Okay, I'll try next time in our meeting. Wow. I couldn't notice, but I know you have voting for each speaker, right? So
yeah, can I launch it now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So should we announce the result, or we would just see it on screen? Normally.
Can you see the results
Yeah,
on screen
sure.
now?
Yeah, sure.
Can
But
see
for the
you can just choose one of the winners that the best speaker as per your opinion, which one is the best, and then the winner we announce last.
Okay.
So far we already have the winner for the best speaker. So this is the best table topics. We have like quite a lot of speakers for this table topics.
Wow, wonderful. Okay, thank you. Now let's move on to, so everyone has done their voting now. So let's.
If done, I can just close the votes. But I think there are 3 more that has not voted.
Oh, it's hard to choose, right? Everyone answered.
Yeah, but I can just end the polls.
Okay. Wow. Thank you, Patricia, for bringing such a wonderful question. And actually, can I have 1 minute timer? Because I would like to ask Patricia, I really enjoy the control of the switch. Can I ask one question for you, Louisa?
Sure.
Okay. My question is online meeting and face-to-face meeting. You have 1 minute. Then I have the power to say switch. Okay, can you start now?
Okay. Between online and physical, I prefer online. I prefer online because I can do a lot of things that the audience would not be able to see. Things that actually physical, nothing beats the physical meeting, because you would be able to get and feel that energy, and that energy between online and physical, it's almost palpable when it is a physical meeting.
Switch.
With online meeting, at first in 2020, when it first came on, I found that I was reading my script and it was actually doing me a disservice. And now thanks to that, I became more disciplined. I forced myself in order to not to even memorize, but to understand the flow and be natural about it. And now that I have been able to enjoy my impromptu speaking, that in itself helps me when I am delivering a project speech. Thank you, and back to you.
Wow, amazing. That's wonderful. Wow, you're so professional. Wow, okay. Thank you, Louisa. Okay, so can I bring out Patricia?
Yes, Pauline. I know this moment has been so exciting. So, Pauline, you think it's a good idea to take a group photo?
Oh, yes, sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, please turn on your video, everyone.
How about Albert and Teresa, John? Okay.
Okay, ready? We have only one page. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, smile.
One more with the
Okay,
hands
one
up.
more. Okay, one more freestyle. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Thank you. Pauline, definitely you were having a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Now, what is next, Pauline?
Well, I think it's one of our main dish. It's evaluation session. It's my honor to introduce our general evaluator. Okay, because she's one of my idol in Toastmaster. I think she's the reason why I joined Toastmaster, because when I saw her, I really want to be like her. She's so intelligent, so capable, and of course, the beauty is one of her advantage. Okay, now, Patricia, could you help me with the next one? Because she's my good friend, but
yes, I know. Yeah. I'm going to do the honor for you, President Pauline. Yeah. In fact, it's an honor for me to introduce our general evaluator. And I'm sure all of you have seen her elegant presence on stage. She was actually the past district governor, and she has been to Malaysia before in 2014. And she has led her district to President's Distinguished District. Whoa! Big round of applause to welcome our General Evaluator Joy Tsai, Distinguished Toastmaster. She is, in fact, a university English lecturer, joined Toastmasters 17 years. And right now, it's our honor to invite Joy to the virtual stage. Ladies and gentlemen, I will invite all of you to unmute yourself and give your loudest roar to I Love Joy so that she's ready to give her best. Ladies and gentlemen, on my count, 3, 2, 1. I love Joy. Joy, over to you.
Yes. Wow. I love you guys too. Wonderful. Thank you for Pauline and Patricia's great introductions. That's the best I have ever received. Thank you very much. And here comes our general evaluation section. As an advanced club, we know how important this session is because we can learn a lot from evaluators. In Taichung Advanced Club, we usually have 2 evaluators to evaluate 1 speaker. But tonight, what can I say? It's even more challenge because it's a panel speech evaluation. Each evaluator has to listen to 4 wonderful speakers very carefully because they just take part of it to review the speaker's speeches. And it's not easy though, because each speaker has their strengths, their weakness, and how can they improve. Those are the evaluators they have to do. So better them than I have to do it. It's not an easy job. So the first evaluator is from Canada and from Taiwan. She's beautiful and she's enthusiastic. You had just met her in our table topic. That is our firefighter, Pessy Wu. And she will evaluate on the strengths of each speaker. Let's welcome Pessy.
Thank you very much, DTM. Joy. Hi, it's Patsy. Indeed, it's my great honor because I'm only 3 years old in Toastmaster journey, and the advanced club is focused on the evaluation, which I have not really been done that many times yet. However, tonight was easy because all I have to do is just to focus on the strengths. We do have a great, beautiful 4 speakers. Sashi, the first one. That's what I learned, Sashi, from you. Storytelling about your friendship and that how you were suffering those untold, even the unfinished love to your fellow. That was a brotherhood to you. So the message was very strong in the end. And I was actually touched when you were at your friend's funeral and looking at the parents, and was something that in your heart that you were actually sharing today, how you felt about it. And the message is strong was, it's a regret. Never let anything that feel regretful. So time is short. Whatever you want to say, thank you and sorry, or the time, just so precious. Do it now. Thank you very much, Sashi, for the first message I learned from you. Beautiful speech. And the second, Jason, dancing in the rain. I love that. That reminds Frank Sinatra. It's so famous movie star, and you use an umbrella as the crop. It's well done. And I think you are a very lucky guy. Father actually gave you the inspiration, no matter how hard that is. You know, it's a dance in the rain. If they said it's raining, so from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock, she was the one actually inspired you. So how nice to have a partner, a wife to be on your side. Then you use this story to inspire all of us. And the lesson learned is life is never a clear sky. Indeed, it is depending your positive attitude towards things. Congratulations, you are such a lovely and a lucky guy. All right, let's move on to Jiangu Tao, Albert. Albert, DTM, nine pathways, yours, and still a baby. I cannot believe you, because definitely you have already demonstrated a lot of skills in dry humor. Toughest one ever. I can never learn that part. I respect you that. And your message was beautiful and talking about the childhood, but everything was like, oh, I don't want to do it. Oh, I'm good, but I'm not really good. As a matter of fact, you were talking diversity. Diversity, multi-talent is actually something that we need to pursue. And not to blame your mother, because I think that she is a great teacher. She is, and it things that you learn, but definitely that with a passion. Congratulations on your icebreaker. Okay, let's jump to the next, Teresa. Teresa, you are just like my sister to me, because I used to eat the Shandong mantou too. Shandong mantou. Yeah. It's vividly described this relationship with your mom and the conversation, the two roles playing beautiful skills along the line, and definitely that also that share the value, not only that mantou was actually one part, talking about your background and how mom worked so hard to make own mantou because the background, the family history, that also that you lead into another message that's even stronger, is that do not look at other people just by its experience, because in the end, we actually make a mistake in the beginning, but in the end, we will be surprised. So therefore, it is that you cannot judge a book by its cover. This is something that's beautiful saying. Everything. I'm so excited and enlightened by all your speakers, and look forward more connections like tonight. It's so grateful and so entertaining. Thank you very much. Back to session master. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Patsy, for wonderful evaluation. Yeah, you give them lots of great words, great points. Wonderful. Now, next evaluator, her job is even harder because she has to evaluate on the areas to improve for each speaker. And I will introduce Betty. She is DTM, and she joined Toastmasters in 2003, even earlier than I did. And she had done all of those wonderful job, great leaders in Toastmasters, and achieved President Distinguished Division, club sponsors, club mentors, and club coaches. And you are also the founder of this club, right? Wonderful. And she said that she wants to live in being humble, keep learning, and seize the moment with 100% possible, 100% time. So that's why in her introduction, she always used accidentally. She won the first champion. Accidentally, she served as the area director. Accidentally, blah, blah, blah. So that shows how humble she is. Let's welcome Betty.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you all here. Let me start with Albert. Yes, as our general evaluator said, this is a hard job because in this section, I am going to evaluate only the giving areas of improvement. So let's start with Albert. Albert, you are a wonderful speaker, and I can tell from the past experience and also from this speech, you are really a miserable bone, which leads you to a lot of successful achievements. And inside, it would be nice in your organization of your speech that you can make a twist to make everyone, For example, you are definitely a miserable bone. And at the same time, inside our body, we all have soft bone, such as cartilage. So you can give examples of how you being on your soft side that you can achieve in your life as well, together with your miserable bone. At the same time, you might like to generate more vocal variety among your speech. For example, when you are just a junior, you might say, "Hello, mommy." Or when you are grown up, you can use your adult voice, etc. So this is for Albert, that for your area to improve. So the second one will be, oh, sorry, I started the wrong one. So I will go again back to Sassy. Sassy, you being as the first speaker that you are sharing with us your 37 years of learning. And this is marvelous because you use a story to help you to elaborate. It would be very good that for first, I give it 2 points of area to work on. One is the area to cite some story about how intimate you are with your friend. You just mentioned about you have a happy time, you have fun time, you see every day. Is there any special moment that flying on together that makes us feel that, wow, you guys are really intimate at certain period of time? And also, while you can make a contrast of your using your facial expression and at the same time with the voice and also the intonation to distinguish your inner conflict and conversation against you are very close at one moment and you are very, you're not saying apart, you're not forgiving him in another time frame. So if you can make these two contrasts, that would be wonderful. And for Jason, I understand that you are going to do this practice. And so I gave you one little area because this is a very good organization and delivery speeches already. Except that I heard in a few times you mentioned about storm. Is there any storm in your lifetime? Oh, wow, let's dance in the ring in different areas. It would be good that you can make some reorganization about your like storm in our lives is you are communicating with your audience directly, saying that, do you have storm in your life, such as divorce, such as moving home, such as breakup, such as the past of your parents? You cite some example so that all of the audience, including us, that feel the pain in the storm. It's not just your story, but it's linked up between you and us. So, and also the use of vocal variety together with the facial expression could be one area that you can work upon on that. Right, finally, Mantou, Teresa, where are you? I love you. Oh, same as all other people. I'll do this one. Right. I love you, Teresa. I love Mantou. And you are so bold in your communication. Oh, sorry. I should say area of improvement. Right. Right. Let me take it off and then put on my reading glasses again because it's easier. Right. A few things I would like to mention. Number one is, even though you have a wonderful body gesture, because I understand that you are a seasoned Toastmaster already, might be you would like to use the body in a more meaningful and intentional manner. For example, if you are feeling, like little girls, oh, something like that, or if you are really being born into understand what the mother has been telling you, or you are being the mother could be using some sort of, tenderness or educational tone that you might like to try. And very important, use the mother tone and the child tone, and also use the left and the right side to distinguish the past and the future. Last but not least is how you would be learning about this, extending into your adult life, and give some example. For example, do you have a grumpy father? Do you have a nagging mother, a bossy boss, or a demanding husband or wife or partners? Let us get to communicate with each other as well. Thank you very much. That's my evaluation on this part.
Thank you so much, Betty, for that's a very powerful evaluation and very helpful. Thank you so much, Betty. Our next one is even harder. So evaluate that the speaker can challenge themselves. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to distinguish what is improving, what is challenging. So we are very honored to have our Taichung Wu. He used to be a evaluation speech contest champion, and also he served as club growth director and program quality director in our district. Basically, his job is gem maker, okay? Jet fly maker in Taiwan, which is a very important and very crucial business in Taiwan and in the whole world. And he's a R&D director. Let's welcome Taichung.
Hello. Yeah, this is my great honor and great challenges to give my evaluations. First of all, Sassy. Wow, that's really educational speech. I appreciate your sharing and experience. Based on your project presentation mastery, so I will suggest you to challenge yourself. First one, to emphasize and highlight 2 or 3 points on your speech, such as first lesson learned, I learned from my mentor. Second lesson learned, misunderstanding, some conflict, that kind of things. And the third lesson learned, keep the right moment to say sorry and thanks. So if you can challenge it for this kind of organization, I think more audience can keep the message and bring this meaningful message back to form. Especially, we learn very much from your 37 years of learning. Of course, another suggestions to show us some pictures as the props is especially the project is presentation mastery, such as some picture to show you and your mentor that kind of interesting pictures. Then the audience will be attracted by your props. That's my humble suggestions. For the Jason, yeah, that's a fantastic speech. I believe you will be the champion in our district contest. My suggestion for your challenge is first one, to reduce some body language. Your facial expression is great. In the hand gesture, I think that is a little, I mean, your hand gesture is too much. Sometimes you can challenge yourself to stand still or even give some pause. I think that will, the audience can think about your message and even can imagine the picture from your speech. Too much body language would distract the audience attention. And also the message I think you want to share with us. Don't waste your time until stop a storm gone. And I will suggest maybe you can think it more positive. Yeah, enjoy your challenge or enjoy your difficulties, that kind of thing. Or even you can change that kind of message or your topic to enjoy your nightmare. Okay, and the third one for the helper. Wow, that is a really interesting and humor speech. I would suggest you stand a little back, since the body language for the human speech that is very important. Try to show two-thirds of your body, your full body. Then your hand gesture will be attract the audience attention and to emphasize your human speech. Secondly, I will suggest share more connection between miserable bonds with your patient. I think that is a very meaningful message, and it's very important for this kind of human speech. Try to let audience bring your message back from especially miserable bond, and to inspire the audience to go for the patient. That's a very meaningful speech. That is my suggestion for you. And for the Teresa, wow, you always my idol. That is an excellent performance and a valuable speech. If I can give you the challenge, first one is try to check audio and the video function. Begin the speech. Since today, some audio and video problem, yeah, we cannot hear very clear. So that is the first one. Especially if you want to deliver a speech about the motivational strategies. So motivation, that means your speech should be always attract the audience. And the second one, I would say, wow, you in the end, you're talking about find the beauty people. So I would suggest maybe think about to change your title, such as find the beauty from Mantou, or my appreciation to Mantou people. I think that kind of speech title would be give more meaningful message in the title and to the audience, and it would emphasize your speech. Return my control to general evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kenshin, for your wonderful suggestions and challenges to all of the speakers. And I think you had noticed that we have our 2 to 3 evaluations extended to 4 to 5 minutes. And I think all of them have done a great job. And I love our dress code, so I put on my sunglasses too. If you want, you have some, then you can put them on. We will take a photo together later. So now, Helena, can we take a vote for the best evaluators?
I have just launched it.
Thank
Please
you very
vote.
much. Thank you. So now let's get to the grammarian and art counter reports. We will have BK, and BK has 5 minutes to do so. Let's welcome BK. He is a wonderful marathon runner, right? I think the best, because he runs a marathon in less than 5 hours. That's amazing. Okay, BK, back to you.
Thank you so much. Yes, I will be evaluated for both grammarian and also the R counter together on both roles. So basically, today the word of the day, synergy. Not much use. I was hoping for many usages. I mean, Patricia uses twice. Then we have Pauline also using once or twice. Sassy using it twice. Then after that, maybe my ears are not working well, or maybe I'm in a loud places. I haven't heard any more word of the day being used. Now, for the good usage of English, basically, I do love Sassy's word, which is he mentioned about adamant. I do love Albert's words also, which he also mentioned somewhere lurking. Well, in the sense, that's quite nice. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's one, I forget what's his name already, but yeah, that's one usage. I do love Luisa's word of intensity. Consistency breeds intensity. That's very good words choice. So for the improvement side of it, I was hoping that basically is the directional English itself. For example, shouting to is a wrong grammatical error. It's shouting at, because you're aiming at a directional. So at is always directional. To is where you're moving towards or where you're heading from point A to point B. Another common grammarian or grammar issues is basically the plural or the singular side of it, which is for example, 2 evaluator is supposed to be 2 evaluators. So it's always a common problem. So yeah, we are always learning to improve. For the R counter side of it, there's a very good use of not many fillers, not many verbal leakages. Sassy, I heard 8 us, numerous souls, and 2 The rest, I think, is basically quite good usage. So there's nothing else in the interest of time. Good use. I haven't picked up much of the fillers along the way. And over to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Can you do the R counting? No? No R's tonight?
Yes, I'm the R counter myself. So I'm a grammarian and an L counter.
So nobody has any R's? No?
No, not much. Not much.
Wow, great job. Thank you so much, PK, for such a wonderful job. And timers report. Will, please.
Hello, it's timer report. For speaker, Sashi Kumar, he spent 8 minutes and 16 seconds. For Jensen He, he spent 6 minutes and 57 seconds. For Alp, he spent 7 minutes and 30 seconds. For Teresa Zhang, she spent 7 minutes and 14 seconds. Succeed a little over time. And we needed to report table topic. Okay.
Did you do it?
Okay, we have 9 table topic. For Min Pong, spent 1 minute and 36 seconds. For Song Mei Chen, she spent 3 minutes and 10 seconds over time. And for Wendy Ong, she spent 1 minute and 52 seconds. For Pauline Si, she spent 1 minute and 20 seconds. For Patricia Yet, she spent 1 minute and 50 seconds. For Jason He, he spent 2 minutes and 18 seconds. For Patsy Wu, she spent 1 minute and 34 seconds. For Joey Tsai, she spent 2 minutes and 30 seconds. For Harina, she spent 1 minute and 57 seconds. And for evaluator, Pastry Wu spent 5 minutes and 12 seconds. For PT, spent 5 minutes and 36 seconds. For tension, spent 6 minutes and 10 seconds. That's timer report. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Will, for your thorough job. Wonderful job. And now we have our general evaluation part. I have been in many Toastmasters club in foreign countries like Japan, United States, but this time is one of the best joint meeting I have ever joined. I think that's because we have to contribute to our club officers, especially Pauline and Patricia. You've been such a great leader and made the effort to have this wonderful joint meeting. And I will evaluate from the very beginning of tonight's meeting. And I love the starting, like the presidents, they use the dialoguing and they teach us different languages to express ni hao, which is very creative. And I also learned from Patricia, you use pie. That's very interesting. In Taiwan, we never use that, but I think that's very vivid to describe our Toastmasters meeting. And the way you are opening, using dialoguing, make it very friendly and very smoothly atmosphere. That's great. And also the 4 of the speakers, I think they are the main dishes, and we all enjoy them very much. And later we have our table topics. I think I had never had that kind of a brain training either. It's very challenge. Switch. Luisa is a very powerful woman. She can just switch your brain, control your brain back and forth. And it's not easy to answer those questions though, but it was very, very, very fun. And I found that Luisa was a kind of unfair to 1 or 2 respondents because you didn't ask them to switch. They just deliver whatever they want. But still, yeah, I love the table topics very much. It's very innovative. Very great. And we have 3 wonderful evaluators. You just heard it's not easy to evaluate just one part for 4 speakers all together. And they had always done a wonderful job for those senior members. And I think tonight we have a wonderful assistance thanks to Timer, Will, and also BK, Grammarian, and our counter. And how can we say? Do you think that we have a wonderful meeting tonight? Yes? Yes, wonderful. Back to our 2 lovely Pauline and Patricia presidents. Thank you.
Thank you. Our
Thank you, Joy.
Evaluator Joy. Yes,
Wow.
Pauline,
Yes, you change.
I did. And see my screen, I'm now in Metaverse avatar.
Wow, it's amazing. Okay, I really can't see you. I need to, okay, take off my
I will follow you.
sunglasses. Well, actually, to clarify, this is not our dress code today because one of our speaker, Teresa, she says she is a little bit uncomfortable of her ears, of her eyes. So she asked me if she can wear the glasses. I said, sure, no problem. It's a fun and relaxed meeting. So yeah, sure. But it's turned out surprise, but everyone willing to wear sunglasses. So it's a really yeah, big fun for us. Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa. We are really creating connections and building bridges together, right?
Yes.
Amazing. So, Pauline, what is on right now? I am interested to find out who actually are the best speakers. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, but should we invite our Zoom master? Because I didn't see the result.
Yeah.
Can anyone tell me how to see where to see the result? Or
I would love to find out the results. Zoom Master, are you ready for the results?
Yeah, shall we announce the best speaker first?
Sure.
Okay, then
Is everybody excited? Even if you're not, pretend that you're so excited. Show us some really exciting facial expressions.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll. Woohoo! Camera, get ready.
Okay. Get ready. 1, 2, 3.
Who is the best speaker?
Can
Ching ching. Ching ching ching. Wow, the best speaker, Teresa Ching.
Wow.
As district governor. Woohoo!
Congratulations, Teresa.
I need to highlight
Yes.
Teresa. And also both of our presidents, and I need somebody to take picture because.
Oh, okay. Well, can you help?
Yes.
Well, where's our Will?
Okay, I have spotlighted 3 of you, Teresa, also Pauline, and also Pat.
Good.
I'll help to take the photo.
Thank you, Louisa.
Oh, is it?
Is it
Marina,
taken?
are you sharing your screen?
I am. Can you see it? Wait, let me again. I might have some problem with it. Okay, let me share it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this okay? Can you actually see the screen?
No, nothing.
No.
Oh my God.
Just dark.
I something.
Yes, yes. Okay. Okay, can y'all don't type anything in the chat for a few seconds while I take a snapshot. Everybody on 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me paste this first. Okay.
Thank you, Louisa.
Thank you.
Is everything okay? Somehow I got disconnected for a while.
You
Is that
are
okay?
good. Good,
Okay.
good. I know Pauline is very nervous and excited. Who is the next?
Okay, shall we go for the evaluator or table topics? Winner.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go with the evaluator first. Okay, I'll share the evaluator. Drum roll, please.
Ching, ching, ching. Wow, BTA, congratulations, Distinguished Toastmaster.
Okay, I will spotlight
BT.
that.
Pauline. Yeah, just keep us spotlighted for the next one. Keep it there.
Pauline.
Congratulations,
Have I
BT.
spotlighted everyone? Can
Yes,
somebody
our
take photo
mentor.
for those that have
Hang on.
Okay, I'm
spotlighted?
taking now. Okay, on
All
three.
right.
On three, 1, 2, 3. Done.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And the last one, the table topics, the one that with so many speakers.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is it?
Oh no.
I need to find. Where is it? Wait, I think I need to close few of my.
I follow Pauline to create more synergy.
Okay, one more. Okay, now.
Ching, ching, ching.
Okay, drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please.
And the winner is
Jason.
Wow,
Ho.
Jason Ho.
Yay.
Congratulations, Jason. Woohoo! Dance in the rain. Jason, make some noise.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yay.
Please highlight.
Wait, I'm trying to find Jason. I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Maybe
Yeah.
firstly remove BT.
Yeah, I just remove.
Okay.
I'm trying to find Jason. Sorry, it takes a while.
Sure. Okay. Jason, you are the only man we give you a thumbs up. It's all the ladies.
Okay, found you.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I see Jason now. Okay, on 3, 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Can I say something? Well, for the winner this evening, your prize in Taiwan. So if you want to get your prize, yeah, please find us. Please visit Taichung.
I like that. Pauline, I think I should come to Taiwan very soon because my brother lives there.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
welcome.
my brother lives
welcome.
in Taipei. Great.
Oh, it's only 2 hours, one and a half drive. So yeah, you're welcome to our TATC.
I was there in 2019 January. That was 3 years ago.
Really? Oh, which part is the memorable one?
At Taipei at that time.
Oh, in Taipei.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Yeah, just come to Taichung. Taichung is different from Taipei. Can I, what should I say? I don't really know about the city in Malaysia, but I've been there. Maybe it's more like Taichung. Which part is warmest part in Malaysia?
Warm all the time.
All the time.
Yes. Please come to visit Kuala Lumpur whenever you are free and let us know. Yes.
I was there in 2019 before the pandemic. So yeah, I have a good time in there.
Great. So it has been a wonderful night. And Pauline, as the president, let us know your thoughts on this and we will now adjourn the meeting very soon. the time now is 10:09.
Oh,
So
okay.
Pauline,
Well,
yeah, we love to hear your message.
well, I really love this meeting. Before, when I got the invitation, I really don't know what to do. But #AS, you guys are so professional, and I really want to show my deeply appreciation to Vicky, because Vicky, she done so many jobs for even the poster, the agenda, and the video, short video. Great good job, and I think she spent so many times to conduct this online joint meeting, and I really love this result. I have a wonderful night. I really enjoyed those speakers and those assistants, and also I love you, Patricia.
I love you too, and we also want to extend our deepest appreciation and gratitude to Taichung Advanced Club, because we learned so much. And also we found out that it's so beautiful that we are able to use the English language according to our own accents. And that to me is like the flowers in the garden. All of us are so beautiful as long as we are there to create connection, building bridges together. And I believe our connection with one another would actually add more positivity in the world that we are in. And thank you so much, Distinguished Toastmaster Joy Sai, to be with us, to be our general evaluator. And at the same time, we want to acknowledge all the directors here and all the future leaders here. It's our honor to serve with all of us. And definitely all the best to you, Jason Ho, as you compete in your division level. And I also have a good news, because Patsy Wu, even though she's from Taiwan, Canada, she's also a proud member of Malaysia. And she will also be competing for District 67 in one of the division speech contests. And along with us, we have BT Eng all the way from United Kingdom. She has been very strong in my own journey. And definitely I want to acknowledge your presence. And with Tension, Song Mei, and of course, Teresa. Teresa, you are the one who drive all of us to a different space. That's why we are all wearing sunglasses. Thank you so much. And Will, thank you so much for serving as our very devoted timer. I've talked very long. Now I'm going to hand the control over to President Pauline. Pauline, over to you.
Well, thank you, Parisa. No, thank you, Patricia. Oh my God, it's 10 p.m. now. Wow, I really appreciate you. And actually, I know there's two baby in this room. We have BK, right? We also have Angela. She also carry a baby here. So well, I really appreciate all of them. Even they need to take care of the kids, but they still join our online meeting. Yeah, and I also really I would like to show our appreciation to #AS. Hopefully in one time, we can, TATC can have a physical meeting, but I know you only have online, but yeah, anyway, I really still enjoy the physical meeting. Hope in the future we can meet together in the future, but you guys can also come to Taichung. We will welcome you in the future. Yeah. So I hope in the future, #AS Club, you will have more prosperous year and you have bright future you have bright future. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. And also our member Wendy Ong, Herlina, and Louisa, who have served the club faithfully for many months. And of course, Vicky, we cannot live without you. Good. Thank you, everyone. And thank you so much for being with us. So the meeting is officially adjourned. And do stay back. Yes, if you want to chat or if you want to go to bed, it's great as well. We are in a Zoom environment. So thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. And good night.
Thank you.
Thanks,
everyone.
Good night.
We meet again. Maybe we meet again soon.
Yeah.
Good
Thank
afternoon. Yeah, I'm here in England.
Wow, good afternoon.